Okay, think about this for a second. Nearly half the entire world is on one of Meta's platforms. Facebook, Instagram, WhatsApp. So the question isn't if your customers are there. They are. The real question is, how in the world do you find them in that massive crowd? Well, today we're going to build the exact blueprint to do just that.
Right? It's the big one. How do you find your specific person in a sea of literally billions of users? The answer isn't just throwing money at the screen and hoping for the best. It's about having a solid, structured plan. So let's start where every great plan begins, by building the foundation.
So our first section is all about that foundation for success. Look, before you even think about spending a single dollar, you have to get these essential first steps right. Getting this set up correct is the bedrock of your entire advertising strategy. And trust me, it will save you so many headaches down the road.
To run ads on Meta, you need these three things working together perfectly. Think of it like a pyramid. At the very bottom, you've got your personal profile. You need that to build the next layer up, which is your business page. And then, right at the top, connected to that page, is your ad account. That's where all the magic happens.
Now, this is a really, really important distinction to make. Your personal profile is, well, it's you. It's for connecting with your friends and family. Your business page, on the other hand, is your professional storefront. It's the official public face of your brand, and you absolutely cannot run ads without it. So just think of your profile as the key that lets you open up shop.
And the final piece of our foundation is the ad account. So if your business page is the storefront, the ad account is the mission control center in the back room. This is where you're going to build your campaigns, set your budgets, and track every single result. It's your advertising HQ.
All right, foundation is set. Now, let's get into the really good stuff, the three-level campaign blueprint. Once you understand this simple structure, you'll understand how every single ad on Facebook is built, from the objective all the way down to the creative. It's the key to the whole thing.
And I mean every single one. From the biggest brands on the planet to the small mom-and-pop shop down the street, this structure is universal. Mastering this is how you go from feeling totally overwhelmed by the ads manager to being in complete and total control.
So here's how it all connects. It's simple. At the top, your campaign is your destination. What's the big goal here? Then, the ad set is like your vehicle. Who are you targeting and what's your budget to get there? And finally, the ad itself is the billboard they see along the way. It's the image, the video, the text that grabs their attention.
Let's start right at the top with the campaign objective. This is, without a doubt, the most critical decision you will make. You are literally telling Facebook's super smart algorithm, hey, this is what success looks like for me. And once you do that, the system is going to work 24/7 to find the people most likely to help you hit that specific goal.
So what are these goals? Well, if you're a new online store, sales is probably going to be your North Star, right? But hey, if you're a local plumber, maybe leads is way more effective for getting phone numbers. And if you just launched and need to make a splash, you'd pick awareness. Getting this choice right from the start is so important because it aligns your business goal directly with the power of the algorithm.
Okay, so we've told the algorithm what we want to achieve. Now we move down to the ad set level. This is where we define who we want to reach. This is where the real targeting magic happens.
Generally speaking, you can target two main groups of people. First, you have cold audiences. These are total strangers, people you're meeting for the very first time. Then you have warm audiences. Think of them as acquaintances, people who've already visited your website or followed your page. This is where remarketing comes in, and it's so powerful because you're not starting from zero. They already know who you are.
Now, for those new audiences, the tools you have are incredibly precise. You can build a detailed profile of your ideal customer. You can target people in a specific city of a certain age who are interested in sports, and you can even add behaviors on top of that, like only reaching people who Meta knows are frequent online shoppers.
And this is where it gets really, really cool. You can layer these things. You don't have to just target people interested in shoes. You can use the power of and. You can tell Facebook, find me people who like shoes and also like formal wear. This instantly filters out everyone who's just looking for sneakers. This layering helps you zero in on that perfect customer.
So, we have our goal. We have our audience. Now for the final piece of the blueprint, the ad itself. This is all about designing the creative that people will actually see and stop scrolling for in their feed. This is such a critical point, you guys. You can have the most perfect, most brilliantly defined audience in the world, but if your ad is boring or confusing or just bad, none of it matters.
The creative is the tip of the spear. It's what actually has to make that connection.
Every single ad is built from these core parts. You've got the creative, your image or video. That's what stops the scroll. Then you've got the primary text to explain what you're offering, a short, snappy headline to reinforce the main point, and of course, a crystal clear call to action button that leaves no doubt about what you want them to do next.
And hey, here's a little pro tip for you. Use the Meta Ad Library. It's a totally free, searchable database of every single ad running on the platform. Before you even design anything, go look at what your competitors are doing, see their images, read their text, and get some inspiration to make something even better.
And that's it. That's the complete blueprint. We went from building a solid foundation to understanding the 3-level campaign structure to defining your perfect audience and finally crafting a compelling ad. You have the whole framework. The only question left is, who are you going to reach first?